She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Finna loves? This is Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. While Kenya Moore is in Paris, sitting front row at different fashion shows, and normally I will post the entire Instagram live, but for the most part, there's copyrights music in the background, and then, of course, same old. You see the fashion, the models come down the runway, and Kenya showed her face every now and again. Then, someone dancing, having a great time, and then the finale with the designer. So there's no reason to post that entire Instagram live, but she was on Instagram live for about 8 minutes showing the entire fashion show. You had comments like, "Is that She by Sheree?" And then comments like, "She by Sheree could never." You better leave Sheree alone. Sheree had a fashion show with Fashion Shine. It's the finale that we're going to see. Like I said, after that fashion show, Sheree, you better have a link for people to go and purchase, girl. It looks like she had a great time. While she's out there having a great time, she's being dragged into something that have absolutely nothing to do with her. So let's get into it. Now, most of you that have Twitter, Instagram, and even if you are someone who don't really keep up with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they've been trending all week, especially this weekend after the recent episode. I do not watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at all, but Garcelle is on there. Now, the first time Kenya Moore name got mixed up with Garcelle and Kyle beef, Kenya did that to herself because it had nothing to do with her. But she decided to give her 2 cents because she was on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip with Kyle. They built some type of friendship, so she wanted to defend her friend. And you all remember how, Garcelle was questioned about if she donated. And Kenya simply said Kyle asked a question that she would have asked anybody else. It's not a race issue. Because Garcelle either said or insinuated that why is Kyle asking the black woman if she donated or not? And it was this big deal, and people were like, "How dare you, Kenya?" Like the tweet, "Kenya is my favorite housewife, but this here is undermining sellout-ish girls," okay? I don't see anything wrong with what Kenya wrote. They beef with each other. They call each other out. This doesn't mean that Kenya was dismissing if racism is going on with that franchise. She was only speaking on that one incident. Now, yes, I did include Erica Jane and how the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was trending. No, I know I included that. That's a completely separate subject, but let's take on the race issue. So fast forward a year later, here's Kenya Moore, not involved this time, but yet she's finding herself in the midst of a different race back and forth issue with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Dubai girls. So let's get into what happened, and then I will include the rest of her Instagram live with Kyle at the end, and also talk briefly about what happened on Twitter with Erica Jane, Kyle, and the rest of them. I just want to stick to what the topic is, and then everything else that's a part of the topic but not really relevant will be placed at the end of the video. Garcelle is also involved in what started it all. That's the reason why what I explained in the beginning mattered, okay? Lisa posted in her Instagram story, "We fight on our show. If we fight with Garcelle, we are all of a sudden called a racist. That's BS. I will not accept that. I will express myself when and how I want, and I am not afraid of any of you. Bleep." And if you are just so triggered by our show, and a lot of you, that's what she meant, P word, are, okay, go watch to. So after Lisa wrote that, you already know where people's mind went. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say go and watch the black girls in Dubai? Dubai have a very diverse cast. If she wanted to say go and watch the black people and don't watch us, she could have easily said go and watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta or the Real Housewives of Potomac. Or maybe she felt like the girls were going to drag her and she wanted no problems with Atlanta. But that's exactly where people went. Now, so let's go ahead and read some of the excuses of the reason why she said it and then some of the other tweets. So Caroline from the Real Housewives of Dubai tweeted, she tagged Lisa, why did you mention our show in your post? What did you mean by go watch Dubai? I just know Lisa Rinna wanted to say go watch Atlanta, but deleted it and put Dubai. What Lisa Rinna said today on her Instagram is racist, okay? Microaggression. Everything we say about Garcelle, you black people call racist. Go watch Dubai. She cannot be allowed to stay on the show after that kind of racial abuse. Go watch Dubai is given very much go back to Africa. Oof. She literally just said it because Dubai is the other one airing right now. Stop reaching and get a life. Okay, so yes, Atlanta is on. But for those of you who are not aware, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Real Housewives of Dubai, they both come on Wednesdays, okay? She was simply saying you have both shows coming out on the same night. So if we are too much for you, then you have an option to watch the Dubai one on the same night. If she really wanted to go there, she could have gone for Atlanta. So that's the argument here. This person is saying that's what Lisa meant. I just think she meant you can't be offended by something as dull as Real Housewives of Dubai, okay? Because it's bitch chat. Y'all are reaching. She could have said go watch Atlanta if that's what she meant. Y'all are proving her point. Ready to weaponize race when it's convenient. That's sick ass bleep. She means go watch where there are a lot of black girls. She knows very well why she didn't mention Real Housewives of Atlanta girls. She is afraid to be dragged by the cast, so she chose your franchise, okay? She wanted to say Atlanta or Potomac. Her privilege and protection from Bravo is making her feel like she's invisible. Maybe because your show airs directly after Beverly Hills. So you have people saying exactly what I said. You have options. If we're too much, you have options to catch another housewife franchise on the same night, okay? And then go ahead and read the rest of all of that, okay? Now, the ladies of Dubai had more to say, but let me insert the clips of the reason why Kenya Moore name is even in this. Between Lisa being accused of racism and then Kyle, her husband, and Erica Jane being accused of racism because she told Garcelle's son to bleep off, and people are just saying if Garcelle, the black woman, had did the same thing to Erica or any of the other women who had kids, it would have been an uproar and she would have gotten dragged, and Andy should let them go. Between all of this, Kyle's response is on the screen, okay? She's saying that she was laughing at her friend, her drunk friend behavior, and not at what she said to Garcelle's son. Now, that's not how it looked on screen with her husband laughing and her husband saying that, Erica was right for her actions. And then, with them laughing, social media did not find that funny. So how did Kenya Moore dragging it? Kyle posted an Instagram live before the episode on Sunday that's leading to all of the drama. But she posted her Instagram live after the Lisa incident. So because of that, you have people leaving comments like this. This is giving me, hi guys, I have a black friend vibe, but baby girl Kenya is giving me life. That's what this person meant. Flawless as always. So this other person responded, it's giving they are just friends. Not everything is about race. Take it easy. I was thinking the same thing, posting her people of color friends so she doesn't have to be called out. Diana and Rena's racism, okay? Hook Kenya with some good rich guy there, Kyle. Oh yeah, I want Kenya with a rich white man, child. Now, that wasn't the only comment referring to race, but what I have to say about that is now, if Lisa had posted a picture with Kenya or some of her black friends, then that will make sense because Lisa is really the one in the line of fire when it comes to the racism accusation. Kyle laughing with her husband, they were wrong for laughing. Erica Jane is very wrong for being drunk and saying to someone 14-year-old child or at any age, bleep out of here when the child wasn't being disrespectful in any way. That's wrong. But there's no, oh, because he's a black kid, so I said get the bleep out of here. And also, the Instagram live was posted before the episode. If I'm in Paris and my friend is in Paris and we were both invited to the same event, of course I'm going to take pictures like Kenya did, and I'm going to post on Instagram live. So nothing to see here. And that's the reason why I'm not reading more comments, because there are more comments like that. But you can clearly see that person is here for Kenya Moore, because even in the midst of leaving a comment about, look at me, I have black friends, she gave Kenya a compliment. So me posting that comment, I'm not coming for that person at all, because you can clearly see she support Kenya Moore. I'm just saying, if Lisa did it, then I get it. But yes, I'm very aware that white people do this all the time, you know. So I'm not saying that Kyle couldn't possibly be doing this, but I was just saying that she and Kenya, even if she and Kenya did not have a friendship or whatever it is, the fact that she's on another franchise and Kenya is on another one, and they were both in the same place at the same time, the pictures and the Instagram live makes sense. So now that I'm not reading any more comments because it's going to make the video over 30 minutes long, let's get into the rest of what the girls from Dubai had to say to Lisa Rinna. And I'm going to go ahead and end it. And remember, I read Caroline's tweet. So she started tweeting first, it looks like, and then the other ladies joined. So let me remind you of what Caroline's first tweet was, okay? Lisa, why did you mention our show in your post? What did you mean by go watch Dubai? And then someone else responded, I was told this is the third time Lisa mentioned our show in a shady or negative way. Keep your posts and aggression directed at the women on your show. Tread lightly, okay? Your words or posts are reckless and disrespectful. And then you have the other lady from Dubai. She tweeted, Renan Africa called and they want their lips back. Keep Dubai out of your mess and your mouth. Tune in, and she went ahead and advertised the show. And then the next response was, she does not want this heat. We're not Beverly Hills. We will drag her from right up off that doctor's table to the desert. Jeez. With all of this heat coming to her, Lisa responded, my advice to you, you need to bring the kind of energy you just brought to me to your show. So Lisa cheers. So Lisa is basically saying all of the people screaming, I was trying to insinuate for them to go back to Africa and all of this. Absolutely not. I was saying that their show, yes, they do have back and forths and little drama here and there, but it's a snooze fest. That's what she was saying, okay? Basically, if Beverly Hills is bringing too much heat and argument, go and watch Dubai, which is the watered down version. That's what she was saying. Like I said, I don't watch Dubai, so I'm not saying what Lisa is saying is true. If you watch Dubai, leave a comment below and let me know what do you think about the show, and if I should even review it or not, okay? So then Caroline reposted what Lisa posted in her Instagram story. And this is what she wrote. Listen, not trash box, Lord. I think you need to focus on your career and storyline because you're not that interesting. While you're worried about what we are doing in Dubai, that Beverly Hills rotating door is about to push you out. Your time is almost up. You are boring and rude. You wouldn't dare try to come for Atlanta and Potomac because you know they would verbally. Exactly. She's basically repeating what she saw on Twitter, that Lisa didn't mention Atlanta. because of that, okay? Annihilate you. You chose Dubai instead. Wrong move, Lisa. Believe me when I tell you, despite what you see on our show, we are not the one or the two trashy. Wow. Okay, so there you have it. And of course, there's a lot going on with the Erica and Kyle, her husband, all of that. But this is not what the video was about. It was about, people saying that Kenya Moore was being used as that token black friend to prove, look at me, I'm not racist. I'm using the friend word loosely. They are friendly. I'm wishing all of you well. Thank you for your patience. If you've been rocking with me for a while, you are aware that at the beginning of every month, I take a few days off just to, regroup, recharge, and all of that, and that I can come back energized and knock out these videos. And most of you are also aware that I do have businesses outside of YouTube. So, I take time off to handle things and make sure the month ended great and everything is in order with my businesses as well. So thank you all for your patience and take care. And here my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.